Welcome to Swapskills financial markets videos, showing you what you really need to know. Corporations, whether multinational or domestic, will have many risk areas that can be addressed by their banker. These range from corporate finance areas, such as mergers and acquisitions, where you can talk about everything from funding risk to handling newly acquired pension fund obligations, or can revolve around more daily risks in foreign exchange or commodity prices. I need to figure out these exposures and make sure I completely understand the business, operational and financial risks. Before a banker can offer a tailored solution, they need to know the company's risk policy and risk parameters. For example, some companies only buy options where the most they can lose is the upfront cash premium. They may not be allowed to sell options where the downside is potentially unlimited. There is a legal phrase called ultra vires, literally meaning beyond the powers. If a banker enters into a transaction that was not authorized, then the end user may be able to walk away from its obligations. This is particularly important when you deal with government or quasi-government entities such as municipalities. I also need to know who actually handles the risks. For example, I once approached a car company with a palladium-linked loan. Palladium is used by car companies for catalytic converters, so it's a cost for them. I offered a loan where the interest rate would go down if the price of palladium went up. On paper, they said this was a great idea. In practice, however, their treasury dealt with funding, cash management, currency and interest rate risk, while the factory separately handled commodity purchases. Fine, I said. Who do I need to talk to over at the factory? Who makes the decisions? Finally, I need to understand the client's views. Before asking a view, I would need to know my bank's official view. Then I should formulate my own opinion, which may not be the same as the bank's. The reality is a lot of clients will say, look, I know this is what the bank's saying, but I trust you. You've been covering me for 3 years. What do you really think? Once I've digested the client view, their risk parameters and business exposures, I'm now in a position to offer a tailored, suitable and appropriate solution. Companies are looking for partners, not price givers, and this is one route to becoming a top-tier provider.